Hello, this is Brian with Is It Marketing. In our last tutorial, we covered how to add a hyperlink to the footer of a page by simply logging into the admin portion of the CMS, and we expose our WYSIWYG editor. That again is the admin suffix on your URL. And there's quite a bit of functionality, but we're going to talk about exactly what is a content page and dive into how to administer that with a lot of flexibility. That would be this particular section here would be the content page. We're going to show you how that relates to a template, and to do that we're going to go to the dev portal suffix and log in. The Dev Portal overview tutorial was a little run through of all the navigation and a few of the dashboard items you see here. We're going to dive right into layouts, zones, and content. Basically those three sections are what creates the whole website layout. But for starters, we'll check out a current layout. Most of you will be receiving your site with content pages already populated and a few templates, in fact. So here we have 5. Many of you may only need 2 to 3. So we'll check one of these out by clicking on HTML link. And this may look unusual to some of you, but we have basically 4 regions of our page here, and these are going to be common throughout all of the editing, so you'll get used to that. We have tools and options, particularly based on whether it's a zone, whether it's a layout, whether it's a content page. We have this section currently has the 5 available zones that you can put in a template. Once we drill down further, this will become the module library. We have File Manager, capable of uploading files, viewing files, images, inserting documents into your pages. We'll go over some of that in the CSS properties. Also, you can actually move some things around, do some customizing if you see fit. But quickly, we will go over a template is merely HTML markup that encompasses your whole entire website. Now each web page is going to actually be this template, but embedded in that is going to be your actual content, which is a content zone. So every layout's going to have one content zone. So all subsequent content pages are going to be merely what we populate with this small area here. And if you look at the HTML, it's just a small div to get a bearing on what exactly it is. All of these items are editable by themselves, but we will probably cover layouts in another tutorial. So now, since all of you will have content pages already, we'll just jump to one of those here. Manage page content. And we made a test page in our written tutorial, so we can jump straight into there. And as you see, the page looks quite similar with similar functionality. One of the differencing items on this content page as opposed to the layout is the options give you basically some of the same options that you were given when the content page was created. But this is the rewrite URL, and this helps with search engine optimization, as does the meta description and the meta keywords. So this whole page property section, for you search engine enthusiasts out there, this is where you're going to manage that. Now the admin interface that we saw at the beginning of this tutorial, it exposed this WYSIWYG WYSIWYG editor in another modal window with similar functionality, inserting documents, quick links, things like inserting tables, changing their properties. This WYSIWYG editor will definitely have to have its own tutorial, but we will try and cover a few things quickly that are not available through the admin section, particularly the style manager and the CSS manager. You can drill down into your external style sheets and of course create your own. It will render them for you if you do not have a lot of experience with that. Oftentimes I will be doing work in the code behind here, which you can link that straight up to an external style sheet and dive into one of these if you have a lot of experience with that. It's very quick for some of the more experienced developers. All you have to do is simply click on the style sheet and it automatically attaches it to whichever content page that you happen to be on. One other quick thing is the module library here. It's available to zones and content pages. So how about I grab one of these real quick and try an image rotator. These are awfully helpful for any website. Keeps the site fresh, saves you some real estate because it'll do some transitioning, and basically you get more content for one content space, so to speak. But you click on that and select edit module, and we have no image rotators yet, so we can create a new one. We'll just call it test page rotator. Basically this format of how I just drag and dropped in the past tense, or drag and drop a particular module, so highlighted it, selected edit module, and here the edit module window pops up. This is the same exact concept for all of the modules. You will have settings. This one in particular, you got speed, width, height, random orders. You can select a nifty fade if you'd like, transition, and then upload any of your images. Let's see here. I'll upload those and refresh this here. One of the principles of the image rotator was also to have hyperlink text available, so you could use it more as a marketing tool within your own website. So basically I've created that, told the database our website has an image rotator. Now all I have to do is save this. Generally you'd want to put a height and width on each of the images to make it look better. We can do that later. Now we can go to preview site, and in the rewrite URL we use test page, so that's all we need to do to get to see what it is. And here's our image rotator. It's as simple as that. There's also a tutorial on how to modify these thumbnails, or you can make them disappear with the settings. Thanks for watching.